speaker is Mr. Mike Littman. He is hailing from the USA. He is a corporate leader and strategist, founder of Mike's International. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first speaker, Mr. Mike Littman. You're muted, Mike.
Yeah. Highly appreciate it. Lakeisha, I'm at my hearing now. So really appreciate it for inviting me here. I'm really feeling proud, thrilled, honored, and most importantly, I'm feeling so vibrated and pretty much resonated because I'm really having a talk with the greatest people right now here. So because like I've been given just 7 minutes. So in recent past, I popped in China. So over there, like got a greatest experience. I was sitting up with my friend Hattie in one logistics office. So I just noticed like the people were sitting so cool and so calm. So suddenly like one client came up there, he popped there and he just wanted to send some box. And one of my friend Hattie, I had no idea like what she's doing up there. Well, she stood up. She was just putting a very normal dress and she just changed her dress and she just packed up the bag and she lifted up and she really dispatched up. I was so shocked, she was working up there. So what I could see in China, I had a great visit there, but I could know just one guy out there. His name is Chris. And other 49, my friends out there, they all are women. So they have developed women into the economic function. This is what I could learn. So there are 49% women like they're working in the Jack Ma's Alibaba.com. Alibaba, like he is deployed the 49% women and 37% women out of 49%, they are working in the top management. So the point is, in the bottom line, Jack Ma says, like, I'm bringing more and more service heart into the company because the women are more caring, all right, and they don't get angry. And when they buy some stuff, they buy for their kids, they buy for their family, they're gonna buy the stuff for their husband. But if you see the husband, like he's just gonna whenever like he buys, so he buys just for himself. So the point is, he is bringing more and more women into the work and more women into the company. He's relying more on the women. So this is what could really inspire me, and I could get some figures from Alibaba. They are really giving a great vision right now, all right, and they are doing almost 275K transactions a minute and earning like 2 billions like per day from US, and this is what they are really putting a dent on this part of globe. So the point is, if we just go to see the business trends, so I knew like we are really born in a most advanced era of the history. Why? Because AI, is a bringing 360-degree paradigm shifting in all process of business and every spheres of our life, and most importantly, like it's really is making like our sales force and every process of our business, like they are boosting, like it's really been higher and like it's really touching the sky. So so the point, like what I could get is in my last 2 decades I working with a corporate, we need to really develop a service heart. All right, whatever you're doing, you need to do it for humanity. All right, I personally believe everyone on this globe is my family member. And whatever I'm doing on this globe, whatever I'm doing, even right now I'm on air, so I'm doing it for my family. I'm making an impact for my family. So there are what I could get to the most important clients in our business. They are the internal clients and like external clients. And the most important client we mostly don't discuss, and they are our intimate client. The intimate client means a family member. So we all are together here on, and we are popping here really on this platform. Why? Because we all are together here to take care of our most important client, the intimate client. All right. So what we were doing in our life is, we are doing for our family members. All right. So, so success, that begins at home, and we really need to bring a more and more service heart into it because we don't want to give anything low quality. We don't want to give anything given to our family members. So we're going to give them everything great. So if you're going to treat everyone around you on the globe, everyone is your client. And if you're going to deal like as your family member, I can make you sure your business will be really at the top because we don't want to give anything in low quality. We want to give them more than 100% a quality product. We want to give them in time. All right. We want to provide highest quality to our family member, right? So if you're going to treat everyone like your family member, so I can make sure your business would be into the top. So number one, we need to develop a service in the today's corporate world because we need to develop a philanthropist heart, and along with we need to develop business skills. All right, but unlikely, what happens? People they have the business heart, but actually when they talk in a philanthropy. All right, so this is what we are not looking forward. So we want to give the quality product. So if you're going to treat everyone on the globe as your family member, so you always want to treat them really at the top. You would value them. So your client is just like your family member. All right. So what I could do now in my business experience, because success, is only 10% of your total efforts. So we have to increase our number of efforts. Once David Foster was being interviewed with the greatest interviewer, Darren Hardy, and he asked him, always your top 10 songs are always there in the stream. So for last many years. So how could you do it? How is it possible your songs are always in the top? So he said, I have created thousands of songs. So success is 10% of your total efforts. And he said, so how do you recreate yourself once you get bored? So how do you entertain yourself? How do you record yourself? How you get back into your elements? He said, when I get tired, so I get more work. I work more and more and more. So this is what when a business person, this is what as a corporate CEO, you need to develop number one, a service heart, all right, and number two, you need to treat everyone around you on the globe as your family client, as your family member. So you would have a great business. And number three, like in the United States, we invite all the top failures, people once they started off their campaign, but they got failed. So we invite them and we ask them what was the biggest reason? Why could you not really get the greatest portfolio? Why could not you really make an impact on your client in the business? So the people say, because when we wanted to start, we had a doubt in our heart. We were 50-50. We have no clarity. We have a little fear in our heart. Maybe we're just going to do it, but not sure, maybe we're going to be successful or not. So that's why, if you have fear, if you have doubts in your heart, so you're not going to be more and more successful. So success only happens when you idolize and when you are visualizing your success really at the top. It's definitely going to help you to get more and more. So one more challenge we are facing right now, we see so many entrepreneurs and business heads they start up their business, but they are not becoming more successful. The reason why, because when they were to start, they start with a fear. They had a fear in their heart, they start focusing on the fear that maybe we're not going to be successful. So don't consider the failures in your heart and mind. So you're going to be always expecting pretty high and very high from your business. So there are different challenges and things we need to we need to understand the business. So I met a guy in Oman in recent past. So what I could learn, he was selling a tea, and then asked him, hey, you're selling a tea, because tea is very popular there. So he was not so much agitated about asking, hey, you're selling tea. He said, no, I'm sorry, I'm not selling a tea. But I said, you are selling a tea, because I can see a lot of clients are sitting up here. They're taking your tea, and I know you're so popular. you are having a great business. So he said, no, I'm not selling a tea. Actually, I'm selling a health. Wow. It was significant emotional event in my life. And I asked him, how do you see like you're selling health? He said, because I have my own fresh milk, because I have my own cows and buffaloes, so there I get milk and I'm mixing that milk in my tea. So that's why I'm not selling tea, I'm selling a health. And I asked, how do you know? And what's happening? What happens when you are selling a health? He said, when I sell health, when I'm giving the quality product to my clients, the people come and they take my tea, they feel so healthy. I said, then he said, then they gotta work more hard. I said, okay. Then he said, if they gotta work more hard, all right, so they will get more money. I said, oh my gosh, really? It was gobsmacking. So then he said, I can earn, the people can earn more money. I said, then. He said, if they're going to get more money, they're going to give it to their family people, right? The family members, they're going to help more in a much better way their kids. And why? He said, then work. They're going to be more happy. So they're going to be more happy at home. Wife and kids, they're going to be more happy. I said, then work. They said, if they're going to be more happy, then he can work more. All right. He's going to be successful at home and he will get back onto the work. He can work in much better way. He can earn more money and then he will come back to my team. All right. So if you're going to develop a service hard, I can make you sure you're going to be rocking. You're going to be massively, massively successful. And